Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a foggy Wednesday morning in Boscobel, Wisconsin. And welcome to the Moose Minute Project. I'm having fun with this, and I've through all my years in sales, there's been some great people that I've listened to. Sam Densler, Aaron Axtell, Rob Miller, just some really good people with sales techniques and staying in a positive mind as well, to make sure that you perform at your best and that you're consistent with your approach, and paying attention to making the sale. Grant Cardone used to be one of those guys. And I say used to because he has come out now stating, and he come out a while ago, and I'm just coming across it now, that if you make less than $400,000 a year, you should be embarrassed. Really? So, he is a motivational speaker. He's doing all that, and he's got his sales stuff too. He's got the 10X rules and things like that, his whole system. And when I heard that, I've lost total interest in listening to him. It's $35,000 a month. And that is scary to think that he is telling people they are an embarrassment if that's what they're making. If you don't make that, you're embarrassing as a father, as a husband, whatever it may be. And I double-checked a couple stories on it as well, because I thought, somebody just took it out of context. And maybe they still did, but I did see those comments and everything else in articles in numerous places. So check that out, and I was like, come on, really? So all your employees that work for Cardone Enterprises, for any of your other facilities that you have, they're all making $400,000? Probably not. Guessing not even close. I'm guessing you got some $40,000 to $50,000 people, and maybe some salespeople making, on the top of their game, 80, 90 to 100. That is a piss poor motivational statement to make. I've listened to, and I still am to this day doing a lot of studying and looking into things, and Rob Dial Jr., Jim Rohn that I've mentioned before, they don't bring up what you should make. They want you to have a positive mindset. You can make 40 grand and be very happy. There's no doubt. If that's what you want to do and that's what's making you happy, that's the greatest thing in the world, is to make that kind of money. If you're making millions of dollars and you're extremely happy, that's great. I'm guessing there's a lot of people in this world that are making millions upon millions and still absolutely miserable in their life because their mindset is not right. If you make 60 grand and you are ecstatic through life and you and your significant other are having a great time and enjoying life, that's what it's all about. I don't care how much money you make. I could care less. Money used to be a driving thing for me, and there's a saying that goes, money is the root of all evil. I don't know if I go along with that, due to the fact that it helps a lot of us get driven to go to work every day. I think money sometimes becomes the root of all evil when we're staying in jobs that are making us miserable, that we are stressed out, that we are exhausted. That's when I feel money is the issue. But to make a statement like Cardone said in his thing is that if you don't make 400,000 a year, you are an embarrassment. And as a father and a husband, you should be embarrassed. I'm not going to be embarrassed, and I don't make damn near anything near 400,000. I'll guarantee you that. And I don't get it. As a motivational speaker, how do you say something like that? It doesn't motivate me when you tell me that I'm an embarrassment for not making that kind of money. I don't want to be known for that kind of money. And if I did, I would donate a lot of it, I'm sure, or do something with it that's not probably it. And we're all destined for something great. I will tell you that. I strongly believe that. We are destined as individuals for doing something great in this world, whatever it may be. I think some of us may have ignored things, so it'll come back around. Maybe it's the Moose Minute Project. I don't know. I like doing it. I like seeing people on board with it. I like seeing people watch it and people giving me feedback. But to Grant Cardone, you, sir, are not impressive. I really thought you had a lot of great sales things, but for you to say that and for you to be in charge of a whole bunch of workers that you just called embarrassments is a very sad statement. And I know you won't ever watch mine, so it's fine. It's not a big deal. But as bosses and managers, I think it's one key thing that what I learned from it is, as bosses and managers, we really need to be careful of how we talk and how we react to money. If you are making a ton of money and you make a statement like that in front of your workers and they're all making $30, $40, $50, $60,000, you're going to have a tough time motivating anybody to work for you. So, with that said, I'm not an embarrassment, even though I don't make $400,000 a year, like he said. So that is I am a proud father. I'm a very happy husband. I do everything I can for my family to get them through any hard times or difficulties, but also time to celebrate. So, carrying on to my next discussion is the VP was picked for the Democratic side. Tim Walz. Needless to say, not impressed. I know he is a very big conservative. He's on track for the, different ideas of healthcare and things like that and keeping prices down. But I don't believe he is the best pick that could have came for the Democratic Party. The Republican Party. J.D. Vance. Yes, he's a Midwestern from Ohio, I believe. Shows up wearing flannel, trying to get that. I look at both sides and the only thing we've improved on is that now we have people that articulate and can speak and can debate. However, I don't care what room you get in, unless you have the same rules of no arguing, and here's when your mics are going to be shut off. I think we're still going to have arguments, as we've seen with the picture as of right now. I'm not sure why we have to discuss race as far as who the candidate is, or sex or gender, however you want to look at it, and badmouth them on that. tell me the pros and cons, just like I've been taught about in through so many things.